Hi guys, Stars Be Cool here, and today is a very big day for me because today I'm going to be releasing my De Soto Hotel video. Now, if you're wondering what that is, for the past for a long time I've been researching info on the De Soto Hotel, a really haunted hotel, and it it's located in El Paso, and I was able to I was actually able to go there. It's not that far from where I live, so I was able to go there. This video is only 7 minutes long, but I've been working on this since like October, maybe November. So this is a big deal for me that this is finally being released. But before that, I just wanted to mention something. A shout out to Armine, if you're wondering what that is. I'm not associated with them, but basically a lot of famous YouTube channels, some of the ones that I've seen were Screen Rant and Cyanide and Happiness, Explosive Entertainment. They've been there's like these group of hackers. They changed the names. At first it was Armine are back. Now it's just hashtag Armine. And the descriptions are really weird. Apparently it's some group of hackers. I'm shouting them out because I know this is really wrong and you guys are screwed if like anyone hears from, I don't know, just like, I'm talking to Armine. You guys probably aren't gonna watch this, but the Armine screwed. But on the other hand, this was freaking genius. I just went on and then I read the description, biggest hack of and biggest YouTube hack of all time, and I'm just like, but so anyway, here's my video. This is probably one of the most haunted places I've ever seen. So here it is. Alright, one more thing before we start. Just so you know, this was actually a school project, but I am very interested in it. But that's why the tone may seem a little less like casual YouTube video, because this was actually probably one of the biggest projects I've ever had. It was a school project, but it still was very interesting, and that's why I want to show it to you. The De Soto Hotel is a very peculiar hotel. Built in 1905, it was extremely successful. It has been a hotspot for paranormal activity, home to not one, but two ghosts. The first ghost goes by the name of Sarah. Dennis Gordon is a tour guide at the De Soto Hotel half of the El Paso Ghost Tours. The El Paso Ghost Tours consist of going to the basement of a restaurant before meeting at the De Soto Hotel. As for Dennis, he was in prison, and once released, he went to the De Soto Hotel, which also operates as an in-house. After acquiring a job as maintenance, he experienced paranormal events and started leading tours. According to Dennis, Sarah is a 7 to 8 year old peaceful spirit. During a fire on the 4th or top floor years ago, some sort of explosion occurred, killing Sarah on the 3rd story. She has been caught on camera and heard, which can be seen on this video. Aside from that, people have reported hearing giggling and footsteps in the halls, and some women claim to have been touched. During ghost tours, people have sought to communicate with Sarah in a yes or no fashion using a light switch. Dennis Gordon recalls asking Sarah if she, quote unquote, wants to play to signify questions are to be asked. However, to his surprise, once he got an answer in the form of a little girl's voice saying his name. The next ghost is known as Devil Dave, as he claims to be Satan. According to Dennis, people agree he's not actually the devil, but possibly a demon. For this ghost, our main reference will be from a Travel Channel show called Ghost Adventures. Ghost Adventures is one of the most successful paranormal shows, though its authenticity is questionable. It stars paranormal investigator Zach and his 3 coworkers as they travel to some of the most haunted areas in the country. On Sunday, January 8th, 2017, they released an episode on the Soto Hotel in Concordia Cemetery. It is said Devil Dave wasn't killed, but summoned. It has been affirmed by many resources that there were many extreme satanic rituals in the basement where Devil Dave lurks. A police officer recounts hearing of trouble in the basement. He went down to discover a giant pentagram in the center of the basement. Devil Dave is the strongest ghost I've ever heard of. Here are just a few examples of his immense power. Once, a group of people who were touring the basement were randomly pinned to the walls by an obscure force. There have been many more accounts of physical attacks, and there are photographs of scratches supposedly created by Dave. Dave has not only physically but mentally hurt his victims. Before we move on, you must know the difference between being affected and possessed. Affected is when someone's thoughts and emotions are subliminally changed and can be recognized and fought. Possession is when an entity takes complete control over a person. People are affected by Dave upon entering the building, unknowingly becoming uncomfortably strange and tense. There has been one case of possession, which takes place on February 6, 2014. 23-year-old Aubrey Dale Woods shot at police officers, and while many people know this story, even more don't know the details. According to a fellow resident and friend of the shooter, before the shooting, a man started randomly flopping on the floor. As the friends and others pinned him down, he was suddenly overcome by an extreme strength. After attacking the friends, he ran to his room and started speaking gibberish. The police came, and that's when he shot at them. The shooter also claims to hold no memory of this event. Many people believe he was in fact possessed by Devil Dave. The Ghost Adventures crew also claim that Sarah is Devil Dave in disguise. This is most likely just a false theory from a lack of education, as they were actually unaware 2 ghosts existed in the hotel. However, it is possible, as there have been many instances of ghosts showing themselves as little girls to trick humans. The third ghost, James, is extremely recent. In fact, I didn't even know about him until I revisited the Soto Hotel and interviewed Dennis once again. No one knows anything about him except the fact that he died 2 years ago and he was a former resident of the De Soto Hotel. That is my evidence and research. My project may have ended, but my investigation has just begun. There are many unanswered questions I have, especially about Sarah, as I believe there is more to her than meets the eye. The De Soto Hotel is full of history that literally lives within its walls. With 2 ghosts haunting this hotel, from Sarah's giggling to Devil Dave's possessing, there's much more to this hotel than an old building. Thank you.